Hello from the Hashknife. You've probably seen this look before. I'm about to go feeding. We got the butcher steers lining up. Bentley's gonna have to get kicked back over just for 5 minutes. But yeah, they know they're about to get food. Today's a video of just a bunch of extra little chores we've had to do recently. A lot of them are like the small mini projects in between and amongst the bigger ones. So this is just kind of a compiled version of a lot of the small things we do on a daily basis that it's not all happening at one day, but it happens interspersed throughout the last, several weeks. So I hope you enjoy. We got to play with some young animals. We got the yearling that Dad worked with just a little bit. We got the late foal that we worked with, trying to take care of protecting the hay out there. Maybe today, because it's pretty rainy, thankfully, maybe today I'll get some drone footage. It's just the little stuff that we're always doing, and that's more the maintenance keeping of the ranch rather than trying to improve things like the stanchions was an improvement, trying to get some of the building that we've been doing over the last 2 years. But yeah, this is kind of a chore day, so enjoy the video. So just the first person point of view here, all these guys are ready for food, but I have to make sure all these are drained because we've had quite a bit of water and this is actually pretty dirty. Somebody's been putting their hooves in here. Goodness gracious. There you go, getting those cleaned up, setting them off to the side so I can put the grain in them. Go little stanchion by little stanchion right over there. And get this all done one piece at a time, and then we'll feed these guys and call her quits for this task, and then on to the next. Today, Dad grabbed the colt, our little stud colt, Cat and Jack. He has been up near the house as a way to kind of prep him for extra handling before we end up gelding him, but Dad's using a bucket, just kind of entice him like we usually do with the rest of the horse herd. Just a nice little reward once they come up to you. What he was trying to do there was show them that, I gotta get my hands around your neck to be able to put a halter on you and grab you. It's just practice. And that lead rope right there that he's replacing is a new climbing rope. We've found that they have honestly just had better lifespans because they're being drug. He's got about a 20-foot lead there, and it's just to let them get used to a rope being around their feet and being used. And this just makes sure that we can also get a hold of them in preparation for when they go to actually do their formal training. He's not doing formal training here at all. He's just getting him kind of used to him. He's grabbing him, pulling that big witch's knot of hair. But he wants to work on both sides. So that's the near side, the horse's left side. He'll work on the off side, which is the horse's right side. And he's just introducing the hair to him so he knows what the smell is. And there you go. You see Dad working on the offside, getting him used to it and understanding like, hey, it's gonna be okay, not a big deal. And you can see him licking and chewing and going, oh, okay, that's not so bad. And then he's gonna switch back to the near side just like that, get some nice good strokes with him, and then he'll actually practice this again. He'll kind of let him go in a little bit and then return back to that. And he is technically halter broke. We do that when we imprint, but a year later it's always good to kind of practice with him, and he's gonna stop and start so that he maintains a healthy respect for, oh, there you go, just like that. So he's not just like running over people. We don't want people, especially novices, anybody who's new to the horses, we don't want them to just have a horse and then they get run over because of the lack of respect. So Dad's gonna walk over to that bucket. He's gonna end up dropping that lead rope there pretty soon. And right like that, he left it. And he's just gonna touch the off side there, pet him, give him good loves, and then he's going to grab the lead rope again, and then we're going to practice it over. This is just a small chore. It's not a big deal. It's just something that he gets a nice little practice and familiarity with humans and understands, hey, we're really not bad guys. We're just there to grab you, hold on to you, use you, and then you can go back out to being with the rest of the horses. And this is a good, like I said, little mini training session before his formal training ever really begins. So Dad grabs that lead rope, gives him some good loves, practices backing up, and then you see it wraps around his foot like that. That's training right there. It's very simple. A little bit of rope around his feet gets him used to having that there. And so eventually, if something does happen, you're in the mountains and you have him as a pack horse or a lead horse, and somehow a rope gets around his feet, he's not going to blow up and get excited. When you're pulling calves with a rope, same thing. That's the whole principle. And then Dad's just going to make sure that lead's unkinked and let him go. he can do whatever he wants with it and he'll drag it. Before Dad goes up to be a judge today, we're doing some chores. Look at that. Caught him in the act.
What's that?
Climbing one bale at a time.
Oh,
we got this tarp. It's going to give us, it looks about 90% coverage on top. It's not going to go over the edges like we would like. But now we're going to take some good old-fashioned twine from last year, attach it to some of these grommets, and then tie it off. We were talking about maybe using bungee cords, but with the winds, we're not going to test it. We'd rather just have something that we know it might stretch a little, but it's still going to hold tight. The bungees might be a little too loose. So, all right, piece by piece, tarp by tarp. Here we go. Climb by climb. As Dad said, this might be a monumental failure, but we'll see. So the challenge is, you can't put it on that bale because the wind, if it picks it up, it's just going to slide it on that string there, that direction, and lift this up. So we're trying to go on the bale underneath. This one, I got the string set. Probably do the same thing, at least a bale under so that it can pull up tight. And then take them at angles if possible, but we're thinking of a hybrid solution here. Somewhere in the middle, we might use the bungee cords so that the corners keep it nice and solid, and then the bungee cords just kind of help keep the center from lifting. Here's that little filly that we doctored. She looks pretty good now. It's probably a month and a half afterwards. There's still a line, but she's healing up now. Done as much as we can, huh, BB? Huh, good girl. And she is with her full brother here, Diaper Dan. How are you doing, buddy? You are looking great, my friend. And they're just hanging out. That's perfect. You gonna let me pet you? I heard you're really friendly still. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, look at that. You guys gonna help us, you gonna monitor the tie down situation? Huh? Monitor the tie down situation? I think you should. You guys are great coaches. With all the little chores we're doing today, this is another one. 5 out of 5. We got a late bloomer. Mom here, Cinnamon, decided to foal a little bit late this year. We thought she was dry, but apparently she was waiting to pop this one out. So we ended up getting 5 stud colts out of 5 foals this year. Dad said that's a first for him. I think we've had a couple batches of all fillies before, but this year we got 5 stud colts. That's crazy. So little man's pretty friendly. We've been working with him a couple days now. He was out in the pasture and foaled with Mom and the rest of the herd. Nothing happened to him. We got a halter on him, and now we've been working on him 3 to 4 times a day, every day for the last few days. And there's that big itch. Oh yeah, good job, bud. Yeah. Oh, easy there. So yeah, this is one of the fun ones. The fun chores. Got to play with him twice today. We'll probably play with him 2-3 more times. He's starting to lead up really well, which is great. So people complain about us having halters on the babies, and this is a good example why, because they do get caught. But this is why we also have them right behind us, so that when this happens, we can come fix it. And this has only been about 5 minutes probably, because I literally just came out here. We're coming to check on the mare, so this is also why we imprint, so you can approach them easy, fix the problem really quick, and let him go. And he's due to have his halter removed anyway, so this is kind of good timing. So just pull him off the fence line, and it looks like that winch snap was upside down. Yeah.
Man, I'm free.
Good boy. Look at that. Was that winch upside down? Snap?
Hi, sweetheart. How you doing?
All better. And there you go. It's all fixed. So we're going to take this halter off of him anyway. He's going to be set for freedom. It's been almost 2 weeks, probably 10, 11 days since he was born. So he's had plenty of handling. He's used to leading now. Oh, and we're free. Giving pets. Oh, butt scratches. It's wet out. We've been drizzling, so. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, good boy. Quick and easy.
Yeah, that you couldn't get that to happen in a million years again. This snap.
He got that snap on the wire.
And I should have put tape on it. But he was messing around and that snapped over the wire and that was catching.
And look, he's wanting to come visit
And we
again.
usually do. Hi. Hi, Pumpkin. Come here.
Yeah, especially when we're in the mountains, we'll put tape around it so one, it doesn't come off, and two, something like that doesn't come on and get it.
Hi.
Good boy.
That's a boy.
Look at that.
Imprinting doesn't work, does it, huh? That imprinting doesn't work at all. That's all bunk. He likes his butt rubbed.
He's about to, yep. I just turned the camera off and turned it on real quick just for time's sake on my clips, but
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You having a little fun there?
You feeling a little frisky this morning?
Your brothers out there in the pasture were doing the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, you can play with them, not me. Oh, there we go.
Itchy back probably too.
Yeah.
She's looking good. It's fast. Super fast.
And we got an old railroad tie keeping the wire low.
That tie has been there at least as long as I've been alive. Maybe longer, probably longer.
Ooh, that was a...
Yeah.
Anybody in the walking world would know that was a good little stride there.
Yes, it was. Doesn't even know what he did.
Nope. Hi, Mama. What are we going to call you, buddy? Somebody suggested today that we should call you Late again.
How about captured?
Captured. You know, we could call you. Dad was saying yesterday something about Justice. You could be Hashknife Justice's robe. Yeah, because you're dark. I don't think you have any white on you. Huh. Yeah, I don't think you have any white on you. No biting. No, sir. Yeah. You haven't seen white on him, have you?
No, not yet. He's silvered out. He'll probably turn black, but then he could maybe gray out too.
Yeah.
That stud's got a gray modifier.
All right. See you later, big guy.
She's looking good. He's looking good. They're both happy. She's not as energetic as he is because she's 20 years older than him.
Yeah.
Don't need that nonsense, do ya? Comes again one. No, stop too quick.
Today, I came out as part of a final culmination of all of our chores that we've done this year, just small bits and pieces here and there. I came out to the lease and I dropped off some mineral block, and then I also put out some salt and mineral loose and mixed it all together like we usually do. 1 part salt to 2 parts mineral. And then since I'm out at the lease, we've got some landowners that own this particular lease that aren't always readily available because they live a couple states away. But they do like to know, what's going on. So what we started doing a couple years ago was what I'm doing right now. And that's the drone. With Mom and Dad purchasing the drone a couple years back, and then me being more accessible here at home, about every, once a month, anywhere between, 3 to 6 weeks apart, I'll take footage of the lease. And it's 3 square sections, so that's 3 square miles for anybody unfamiliar. And to get a really good culminating picture throughout the year, I compile it all at the end of the season when we pull off the cows, and we send a compiled video to show them what it looked like as soon as the cows were on the lease, as soon as the cows were off the lease, and then about roughly once a month during that entire duration. On June, after branding, and then we'll take them off at the end of October before winter sets in. So then we'll shortly after that take the calves to town and ship them and sell them. But this gives them a very good understanding of what the ground looks like. They had some folks kind of take advantage of them a while back and really ground this lease down to pretty much nothing usable. So they had to actually let it rest for several years to get it to recover. What we have done is tried to make sure to take care of this ground even honestly better than our place, because we've had a couple of lean years in the past where we pulled everybody off the leases and put them on our land first as soon as we could, because we just couldn't afford to let the lease ground get run down. We would rather sacrifice a little bit of our ground than to sacrifice a larger portion of the leases. So with that, we try to illustrate our stewardship and good caretaking of their ground by visually showing them, hey, this is what it looks like right now. So I'm finished up the third loop. I kind of pretty much do each section in a loop. I try and get as close to the ground and show, what it looks like at the ground level. But of course, I'm also going to sport mode here. It's about, let me look here, 23 mile an hour right now. And on the screen, it looks like it's just crawling. So that's what we're doing right now. Like I said, did the mineral, and good opportunity to get this all wrapped up. We've only got, let's see, it's September, so I got October. And then when we pull the cattle off, so 2 more flights after this. And each time I do it, I pull the chip, leave it on our hard drive, and store it until it's time to edit, like I do any of our YouTube edits. That one I just don't send out to the public. I put it on YouTube, and it's if you got the link, you get to see it. If you don't have the link, you don't get to see it. And so each year we've been doing that, and I think it's been pretty helpful to them to know that, we're not trying to take advantage of anything. We are trying to show them to the best of our abilities how well we're taking care of this place, and we're not going to take advantage of them. So this is I like to fly it. It's kind of like playing a video game, but sometimes you're a little stressed out because you got to get close to the ground, but you don't want to hit anything. It's a pretty expensive piece of equipment, and honestly, I think I'm really the only one that knows how to run it. If my brother was around more, he'd probably use it too, but it's just me right now. So this will bring up the aircraft here. I hear it coming in. I see it on here. Yeah, it's going to come in over there. But then I'm going to take a visual of the spring, and that wraps up this little chore for the day. There we go. You might see it. Right. There it is. Haha. Coming in. All right. Swap out batteries, and then we will put it on the spring to show them how well that's going. And that's it for the morning chores. Thanks. Tell you you're better paid.